And welcome back, everyone. I'm Chris Schuler. The beach at Bay Beach hasn't been open since the 40s, but that was something Mayor Jim Schmitt wanted to change. Now, the reason the beach closed in the first place was pollution. So back in 2012, researchers began to test the quality of the water at the beach. The work all began back in 2009 when public input was collected on the idea of reopening the beach. And the city says the feedback it received was clear.
The community expressed their interest to really enhance or embrace the bay, the waterfront.
Now, data on the water quality was collected during the peak summer months over a 3-year period. Now, back in 2015, the results of that water quality study done on the beach were published, and the results were much better than what scientists had been expecting. Local 5's Melaine Wells sat down with the mayor that year as he continued to fight for that beach at Bay Beach.
We feel confident the water quality is there and that the restoration can happen.
Returning Bay Beach to the hot spot it was in the early 1900s.
Beaches are unique. They're special. Not every community can have a beach.
Right now, Green Bay is losing tourism dollars to other lakeshore communities.
I think it's sad that we're a coastal city on Lake Michigan, on a Great Lake, and we have no beach.
Bay Beach closed to swimmers in the 1940s because of pollution, and there is still a stigma attached to the water. However, the mayor says with some education, people will return.
You can't argue with testing, and we have been testing that water for 3 years now, and are very confident. And we wouldn't, the DNR wouldn't permit, nor would the city support something that's not safe.
Researchers from UW Oshkosh collected water samples 3 times a week between Memorial Day and Labor Day, peak beach season.
We weren't expecting it to be that good, but we found out that, based on E. coli, that Bay Beach is on par with any other Lake Michigan beach.
Once the beach is open, the water will continue to be monitored.
There are times when, the beach is going to have elevated E. coli levels, and you'd have advisory or closure, just like any beach on Lake Michigan.
The city says this project will be less expensive than building a new community pool. In addition to some taxpayer dollars, they will be relying on private donations.
We see volleyball happening there, we see events happening there, as well as people just reading and relaxing.
And as a part of that study, the sand was also tested, found to be clean of contamination. Now, bringing the beach back became even more of a reality last December, thanks to the hometown team. The Your Green Bay Packers announced they would invest $250,000 to help recreate that swimming area. And the final project will also include a 1,000-foot swimming beach, which will replace the shoreline walkway. Also included lots of lighting and seating, as well as a 450-foot waterfront pier. The Packers say helping out the project is simply a good investment.
We just thought it was a perfect time to provide an impact grant. Hopefully people across the community will rally together and match our grant.
Now, the plan is to start work this year and have the beach open in spring of 2020.